How old are you?
10.
10. That means 2007.
2006.
2006. Born in 2006. By 2030, how old will you be?
24.
24. When you become 24 years of age, in India, only 50% of the water that we need for everybody's survival will be there. When you feel thirsty, is it nice? No. But it's beginning to happen. Nearly 40% of the river water is gone. And they expect that in another 20 years' time, 60% of it will be gone. Many rivers which were flowing for thousands of years now are flowing only in the rainy season. I must tell you, from the age of 12 to 17, every day I swam in Kaveri. And when I was 17, I rafted down Kaveri 163 kilometers for over 12 to 13 days. It was such an incredible experience. But today, if you go to Kaveri and try to raft, you'll get stuck in some rocks because there's not enough water. This must be understood clearly. People think because of water, there are trees. No. Because of trees, there is water. This is one thing you must understand. So, to get these rivers back, we want to do one thing. That is, we want to make sure on the river sides, at least 1 kilometer on both sides, there are trees. If it's government land, forests. If it is farmers' land, horticulture and other tree-based farming. This means all of us should commit to consume at least 30% of our diet as fruits. If 30% of our diet comes from the trees, that is when farmer can grow the fruits and sell it to us, isn't it? So we are planning all this entire scheme of how to save the rivers, how to see that when you become old people after 100 years, yes? After 100 years, when you become old people, our rivers must be still flowing as it was flowing when I was a child. I want you to see that. If this has to happen, we need resolute political policy. They want to do the policy, but all of us people must support, isn't it? A democracy means what? All of us should support, only then they can do it, isn't it? So one thing I want you to do is, we will write one letter to the Prime Minister. From the school you write, but if you want to write your own letter also you can write. What goes from the school, all of you should put your signatures, okay? Why are we sending this? Not to pressurize him, but to tell him, for whatever action he has to take, we are all with him, supporting him. That's what democracy means, isn't it? Unless all of us support him, can he do anything useful? So we must support him, that's why Rally for Rivers. Shall we? So in the process of support, we are talking about just giving a missed call. You don't have a phone. Who has a phone in the family? Yes, you have to make sure they give a missed call. You know what's the number? Tell me. 8009 8009. Will you make sure all your parents, their friends and their friends and their friends, everybody who consumes water must make the call, huh? Yes or no? Those who don't drink water at all, we will leave them. Everybody else who drinks water must support Rally for Rivers, isn't it? Shall we make this happen? Yes. Will it happen like that? Yes. You must roar like a river, huh? Otherwise a dried up river, yes. Huh? Like a river coming out in full force. Shall we make it happen? Yes! Good.
Bharatam Mahabharatam Bharatam Ganga Narmada Punyatirtam Nadirashtrasya Mahaamritam Bharatam This is not a protest, nor is this an agitation. This is a campaign to raise awareness that our rivers are depleting. Everyone. When I say everyone who consumes water must rally for rivers.